Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in today. I apologize for the delay. As I said before, I was on a bit of a hiatus. I ended up doing a little bit of moving from the Ottawa area back down closer to Toronto, and yeah, so here I am today. It kind of brings me into the topic which I want to talk about, which is gratitudes. Because over the last couple of months, there could have been a lot of things that I could have been complaining about. Um, I'm not going to get into the specifics of what it could actually be that I would be complaining about, but let's just leave it at that. There could have been. Now, what gratitudes are is basically, in the simplest form, is things to be appreciative of. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be things that you receive from others. It could be the things that you already have, the people that you have in your life, and basically, it's a form of looking at the abundance that you have in your life rather than looking at the lack of the things that you don't have. If you actually look this up online, there's been a number of studies that actually have been done that show people who have a gratitude day where they either start in the morning like I do, where they have a list of gratitudes they walk through as they're getting ready for work, or gratitudes at the end of the night, things you're thankful for throughout the day, or just a list of gratitudes that you do on a nightly basis. Now, I've actually broken mine down to the rawest of forms. I am no longer at the point of being, I'm still grateful for the things that I have when it comes to the material things, but it's no longer a focus. What I've done is I've actually broken it down to my senses, essentially. And what it is I appreciate the gifts that I've been given that a lot of people take for granted, such as your sight, the ability to speak, taste, touch, hear, all those kinds of things. If you actually take a look around and you even just think about it, there's quite a few people in this world that actually don't have those gifts. And we all take them for granted because we're here, we're watching YouTube, you're listening to me speak, you're going through these emotions where some people can't even experience it. They can't hear me speak, they can't see me on videos or anything like that. So that's where I tend to start my day. And then from there it just progresses. Either it's the walk to work, the nature that I experience, the people that I run into, the things that I receive throughout the day. And I like to hold those close to me because in its rawest form, it is one of the greatest feelings when you actually start to take an inventory of all the things that you have without even looking at the materialistic things. If you were to add the materialistic things on top of all those regular things that you're already appreciative of, you're actually having a pretty good day. Now, that's how my days begin and end every single day. I haven't actually had a bad day in a number of years, probably 3 or 4 years. And the reason why is I hold those things close to me. I feel blessed that I can see, that I can speak, that I can hear. And when I hold that, it's the beginning of a wonderful day. And then all the things that I experience on top of those natural gifts, it just makes the days even better. And it makes a lot of the bad things that do happen throughout the day that much easier to let go. Now, what I tend to tell people to do when it comes to finding gratitudes, it's not the best way to do it, but look at like a third world country or look at people in hospitals and think of their situation compared to yours. You may be going through some trying times, but the people that are hooked up to respirators, people who have disease and discomfort on a daily basis, is that something you're experiencing? In most cases, it's not what you're experiencing or it's not as bad as someone else. It is a good way to kind of see where you are in that level of gratitude. Now, you might find it hard, first thing in the morning or first thing or later at night, laying in bed, trying to think of these things. Write down a list and start thinking of all the things that you're grateful for. Could be family, could be friends, could be your pets, could be the job you have, could be the car. And it's easier to start with those material things. Now, as I said, I've broken mine down to the rawest form. Hopefully you can get to that point and you may not find it necessary. You might, yeah, okay, fine, I can see, breathe, hear, taste, touch, whatever. So can everybody else. Um, but if you can break it down to that raw point, you start to find a number of other reasons. Being able to see the sun, feel its warmth, to be able to hear the wind, you know, those kinds of things. Those are the things that just leave me in awe. And that's how amazing my days are because of all the awesome things that I get to experience. And the studies that I was actually mentioning earlier that are on the internet, they actually have two different groups that they were doing. And they had people that were supposed to focus on the negative aspects or the lack of things in their life. The second group was supposed to focus on the gratitudes, things that they're appreciative of. Now, what it actually led to in a number of studies is the people that were doing the gratitudes daily, weekly, monthly, they were actually having a better lifestyle. They were more apt to exercise. They found getting their personal goals that were easier to achieve. There was less depression, less stress. So you can see kind of now that's another gratitude I'll have for today is the fact that I'm actually grateful that I lead a grateful lifestyle because I have eliminated a lot of the stress in my life and I'm not depressed by any means. So there's other things that you start to add on to that list, and I'm going to break this down in another video I'll be doing later on of actual gratitudes that I do and a gratitude list, how you can set one up, things that you can put on it, and give you more examples. I just didn't want to leave you guys without a video this week. I know it's Sunday, but I'm in a big long stint of work right now, so I'm on a long stretch. It's going to be a long night, but again, I'm grateful for the fact that I actually have a job. I got a place to sleep tonight. Those are two amazing things that I'm going to hold on to for the night. I love you all. I hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you next week with a brand new video. Thank you so much.